The San Francisco 49ers have been making some intriguing moves lately, and the latest one has everyone paying close attention. They've just signed defensive end Jalen Allen, a player whose path to the NFL has been anything but typical. Allen isn't your everyday rookie fresh out of college. He's a guy who has battled through different leagues, showing resilience and a unique skill set that makes him a fascinating addition to the 49ers defense. Coming from the Memphis Showboats in the USFL, Jalen is bringing a blend of athleticism, power, and that relentless bull rush mentality that has earned him a reputation as a disruptive force. On the edge, Allen's journey is a testament to perseverance. After a solid college career at Memphis where he racked up about 150 tackles and earned second-team All-American Athletic Conference honors, he went undrafted in the 2024 NFL Draft. Undeterred, he signed as an undrafted free agent with the Denver Broncos but suffered an injury that set him back temporarily. Even so, his performance in the USFL didn't go unnoticed. There, he proved he could consistently pressure quarterbacks, flashing the kind of quick burst and leverage needed to get past offensive linemen and make plays behind the line of scrimmage. At 6 feet 2 inches and 245 pounds, he might not have the prototypical size of a defensive end, but his strength, especially on the bench press where he managed 26 reps of 225 pounds along with an impressive broad jump and short area quickness, paint the picture of a player who can absolutely make an impact. This signing comes at a crucial moment for the 49ers, who recently faced a scare when Taron Jackson, one of their edge rushers, suffered an injury severe enough to require an ambulance trip to Stanford Hospital. Thankfully, Jackson has since been cleared and returned to practice, but the timing forced the team to act swiftly to maintain depth on the defensive line. Jackson had shown promise during training camp, even if he hadn't yet carved out a consistent role on game days. Now, with Allen stepping in, the 49ers had not just a body, but a player with a fierce mentality and a hunger to prove himself at the highest level. What makes Jalen Allen stand out is that he's not just strong, he's explosive and smart in how he attacks blockers. His quick burst off the line and ability to leverage his hands effectively give him an edge in one-on-one situations. While his 40-yard dash time might not jump off the page, his quickness over shorter distances and his ability to disrupt plays in the backfield make him a valuable weapon in the pass rush arsenal. He might be a bit under the radar right now, but the kind of pressures he generated last season in the USFL suggests he could evolve into a consistent disruptor for the 49ers defense. Beyond Allen, the 2025 draft class for San Francisco has been catching eyes in training camp, with several rookies and undrafted players stepping up and seizing their moments. Mike Williams, the first-round pick taken 11th overall, has made an immediate splash. From bulldozing veteran offensive linemen to displaying versatility by lining up at defensive end, tackle, and even dropping back into coverage, Williams is quickly proving why the 49ers were so eager to add him to the roster. His size, length, and power are NFL ready, and while he still needs to polish his pass rushing moves, the foundation is undeniably there. Watching him maneuver against some of the league's top offensive tackles, including names like Trent Williams and Dominic Raiola, you get a sense that Williams has the physical and mental tools to become a cornerstone of this defense. Coach Robert Saleh has been particularly impressed with Williams' daily progression, praising his hands, leverage, and flexibility. It's rare to find a player who can move as fluidly as Williams at his size, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him so exciting. The fact that the coaching staff has found ways to utilize him creatively speaks volumes about his potential and the trust they're placing in his development. It's clear the 49ers believe they've struck gold with this pick, and early camp performances only reinforce that belief. Alongside Williams, other rookies like C.J. West and Alfred Collins are making waves. West, a 4th-round pick, has shown violent hands and a quick first step that enable him to win battles off the line. Collins, towering at 6'5" and weighing 330 pounds, moves with a surprising nimbleness that has turned heads. His ability to blend size with agility is rare, and although he's still raw as a pass rusher, there's a clear path for growth. These players bring a fresh energy and skill set to the defensive line, contributing to a sense that this draft class could be special. The overall confidence in the 49ers defensive line pipeline is well-deserved. The front office, along with John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, have done impressive work in scouting and drafting players who not only possess the physical attributes, but also the mental toughness and versatility to thrive in Shanahan's scheme. Whether it's the strength and quickness of Mike Williams, the hand technique of C.J. West, or the raw athleticism of Alfred Collins, this group has already started to gel, and their impact will likely be felt sooner rather than later than theirs. Upton Stout, the third-round quarterback from Western Kentucky, who has been showing flashes of real promise during camp. Though on the smaller side for an NFL quarterback, Stout's competitiveness and swagger stand out. His ability to break up passes in the slot and make plays in coverage hint at a high football IQ, and a physicality not often seen in quarterbacks. His performance in drills and scrimmages reveals a player who's not afraid to mix it up, reminding some of the tenacity that players like DeMondre Lanier brought in their prime. Stout's speed and strength, especially his standout bench press numbers and agility drills at the combine, suggests he could lock down a role as a versatile, dynamic piece in San Francisco's secondary or special teams. On the offensive side, rookie running back Jordan James out of Oregon has impressed with his contact balance and ability to pick up yards after contact skills that are crucial in Kyle Shanahan's offense. James offers the 4.9ers a reliable weapon who can protect the quarterback, catch passes out of the backfield, and keep drives alive through tough yardage situations. His knack for ball security is especially important, given the team's desire to avoid costly turnovers, an area where the 49ers were sometimes vulnerable last season without Christian McCaffrey healthy. Speaking of McCaffrey, the news around his recovery is incredibly encouraging. After a frustrating season limited by bilateral Achilles tendonitis and a late injury that ended his year prematurely, he is showing all the signs of a full return to form. Early training camp videos reveal a player who looks explosive and light on his feet, still able to accelerate through holes with the kind of suddenness that made him one of the most dynamic backs in the league. Watching him run routes with sharp cuts and crisp technique brings back memories of his peak performances in 2022 and early 2023. The way he bursts past defenders and makes catches on the move reminds everyone why he is so vital to the 49ers offensive game plan. In short, the 49ers appear to be in a phase of transformation and renewal. After an older, expensive roster struggled in the previous season, the front office prioritized youth and athleticism through the last two drafts, and the early signs are promising. The defense is being infused with players who bring energy, versatility, and skill, while the offense looks poised to regain its rhythm with McCaffrey's return and new weapons stepping up. The team's identity feels sharper, and there is a palpable excitement about what this group can accomplish as they continue through training camp and move closer to the regular season. As the 49ers progress through training camp, it's impossible to ignore the evolving dynamics within the team and how these changes could define the trajectory of their season. The defense, energized by the influx of young talent, is beginning to take shape under the watchful eyes of the coaching staff, while veterans still play an essential role. There's a palpable shift toward a more aggressive, fast-paced unit that thrives on disruption and versatility. The addition of players like Jalen Allen has breathed new life into the defensive line, providing much-needed depth and fresh energy that complements the existing core. Coach Robert Saleh's approach to molding this defensive front has been methodical yet innovative. He's been experimenting with various alignments and combinations, seeking to maximize the strengths of his players while challenging them to develop their weaknesses. With Mike Williams' ability to slide inside and outside along the line, the staff has found ways to confuse opposing offenses, mixing up looks to keep quarterbacks guessing. This kind of flexibility is invaluable in today's NFL, where offenses are constantly evolving and defenses need to adapt quickly. Williams' length and power have made him a handful for offensive tackles, and his occasional ability to drop into coverage adds an extra wrinkle that can disrupt timing and routes. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could become one of the most earth-shattering transactions in recent NFL history, whispers are growing louder that star edge rusher T.J. Watt might be on his way to the San Francisco 49ers, according to unconfirmed sources close to league insiders. The reigning defensive juggernaut may have agreed to a staggering $200 million deal that would see him don the red and gold in the upcoming season. While nothing has been officially confirmed by either the 49ers or Watt's current team, The Pittsburgh Steelers, social media and league forums are abuzz with speculation. Reporters have noted unusual private jet movements between Pittsburgh and Santa Clara, and some claim what has been spotted in the Bay Area in recent days, if true. This would mark one of the most expensive and most unexpected defensive signings in NFL history. Watt, a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate, has been the cornerstone of the Steelers' defense for years. With his high-octane pass rushing and leadership qualities, he would add an immediate and terrifying dimension to an already stacked for 49ers defense. Pairing him with Nick Bosa could create an edge-rushing duo that would give offensive coordinators nightmares for seasons to come. However, questions remain. How would the 49ers manage the cap hit? Would they part with key pieces or restructure deals to accommodate such a massive contract? And perhaps most intriguingly, is this even real as it stands? All of this remains in the realm of speculation, but as the old NFL saying goes, where there's smoke, there's often fire. If this monumental move materializes, it could tilt the balance of power in the NFC and redefine how franchises build Super Bowl caliber defenses in the salary cap era. For now, the football world waits, watches, and wonders, is TJ Watt really headed west? That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.